Hello. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm great. How are you?
You must be Maria.
Yes.
Nice to meet
I just
you.
had an awkward spot because of the cars.
Yeah, just a little bit, but that's okay. We got it in there.
Awesome. How is your day going?
Maria, it's going pretty well. Thanks for asking.
Awesome.
It is Sunday,
I know.
a sunny day. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
compared to yesterday.
Yeah,
Yesterday
yesterday
was just like,
a little bit different yesterday.
Yeah.
Not so ideal then, but how was your day going?
It was good, yeah.
Good.
Had time to bike earlier and yeah.
Nice. On some trails around the area here?
Yeah, just that. Oh man, yeah, because of the weather yesterday, right? Now
Yeah.
everybody wants to be out.
Yes, yes.
And those electric
Oh,
scooters
yes.
are not even making it any fun.
No.
Just,
It is a bit of a challenge that way, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, they should have just kept the bikes instead of those e-scooters.
You know, I don't see the bikes anymore though.
Yeah, because they took them out and, you know, I mean,
What?
retained those, yeah, like that stupid scooter.
So they weren't as popular, I'm guessing.
Well, I guess so. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to exercise, right?
The option is, yeah.
Yeah, we go for the easier route.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is,
Did you use those bikes?
which one?
The electric bikes?
I use them in Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Barcelona, because they have those, you know,
Yeah.
that you just use your card and then rent it out, right?
Sure enough, sure
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
But yeah, but
And-
the scooters, I'm not a big fan.
And they're getting so popular that people are buying their own now. Have you seen
Oh
this?
yeah, which
Yeah.
makes sense, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, if you are so into it, might as well just.
But the thing is, I almost think that they're going to have some new bylaws
Yeah.
specifically geared for helping regulate this form of travel now, because I think it was last year the concern was they're on the sidewalks, they're on
Oh
the
yeah,
roads,
definitely, right?
and
I
so
mean,
the speeds that they're able to get sometimes aren't as safe, and so
exactly.
I almost imagine that they're gonna maybe start implementing some. Oh, in fact, I heard from one of my riders just recently that
Yeah.
they've already started regulating these ones for hire, like the ones you can rent,
Mhm.
and they only go so far outside of the downtown area before they power down and just
Oh.
don't work anymore.
Oh.
So you remember how before people would just drive them all over the city, right? And you see them up in the suburbs in different areas.
Oh, okay.
Well, now apparently they don't let them do that.
Okay, so they're just concentrated.
Yeah,
down
yeah,
here.
yeah. Now it's just
Oh.
downtown, and then
Sounds to
in
be me.
certain areas, like Stevens Avenue, I heard they are already zoned to like drive at a slower speed, so you can't go very fast in those pedestrian areas. So,
Well, if it's pedestrian areas, they shouldn't go in there because it's
Right.
a motorized thing, right?
yeah, yeah,
I mean, if bikes cannot go in there,
yeah. Oh,
then-
bikes can't go in there.
I don't know. I mean, if it's a pedestrian area, then
Yeah.
you know,
Just
the
walking
only
is such a thing.
the only entity you should see there are, you know, people walking,
Right, right. Yeah,
not even bikes or anything. If
Sure
it's
enough.
pedestrian area,
yeah.
I mean, that's what I like about in Europe. I mean, if it's a pedestrian area strictly for walking or whatnot, if
Mhm.
you're a bike or whatever, you're not allowed in there.
Where in Europe were you?
I just travel a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, I go in Spain, Italy,
Okay.
Germany. Yeah.
You say it as if it's like just no big deal, whereas for most people they're like, that seems like the trip of a lifetime.
Oh, it's
Was it
just-
work that took you there?
No, it's just that I work a lot here, and then that is just my outlet.
I understand. So you,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
How about you? Aside from Uber, what keeps you busy?
Well, aside from Uber, I do create a lot of video content on my social platforms that communicates a lot of my interests and so on. So that keeps me busy.
What kind of
Content?
contents have you done so far?
Oh, look at this. I wonder what's going on here. Oh, they're just patrolling, eh? What kind of content have I done? So I create a lot of videos based on my job as an Uber driver. I love sharing the experiences I have when I have permission with my riders.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I love sharing the conversations I have. At the very heart of it, I would say, Maria, I'm very much interested in encouraging what kindness looks like amongst humans.
Oh yeah.
And I think it may be a bit in short supply today. And so
Of course.
for my
yeah.
part, I like to model what it could look like and encourage my followers towards something similar and saying, how could you interact with your world, especially those people that you may not know or understand, from a point of engaging them with
Speed and red light camera
benefit of the
in
doubt,
300 meters.
graciousness, all those things that are
Speed
really
limit
important.
is 50
So
kilometers
that's
per
what my
hour.
content is primarily based around.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is a fantastic opportunity that I didn't see being received so well by my audience.
Oh.
But that's the encouraging part, is how well they resonate with it and interact with it too. It's it inspires and encourages them, and so that really makes me encouraged in my own context too.
Great.
Yeah, so that's what I do when I'm not driving Uber,
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
this is my main job here.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little unexpected way of getting there, but I find it very fulfilling.
If the interest is there, right? That's the starter.
One of the ways I put it, Maria, is I love this job as an Uber driver because it really provides me an excuse to meet and connect and interact with many people, diverse group of people, right? It's a little bit easier meeting people this way than walking up to them with no with no pre-advanced purpose and saying, I have this idea, would you be willing to talk to a stranger?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I like about traveling too. I mean,
yeah.
I usually travel alone, and I mean, it never gets bored.
Yeah.
It's just, I meet a lot of people, and yeah.
Which continents have you not been to yet?
I've never been to Australia. I've never been to Africa. I wanted to go there
Yes.
during the World Cup, but my co-workers were like, the mamas there always been. They're like, don't go there, don't go there. It's like, what? It's gonna be fun. They're like, no, don't go there. It's like, damn. Yes, I've never been to Africa. I would love to go there.
Where in Africa would you specifically?
I want to go to Botswana. I just want to go to
What's in Botswana?
the safaris. Yeah, I just want to go there.
So I grew up in Kenya.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Holy! How is it over there? I met one girl.
Yes.
I called her Princess Kenya. I met, oh my God, yeah. Because she's really wonderful. I met her in Brazil.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, I want to see the sunrise. And we're like, because it was World Cup back then. And
Yes.
I was just like pissed drunk already. I was like, seriously, our hostel is just over there. It's like, no, freshen up. I always want to sleep outside. Why sleep outside when there's a bed waiting for me? Just like, please, Maria. I'm like, okay, fine. So yeah, and oh my God, yeah. So she was just like sleeping, and I was wide awake. Cause I mean, it was a beach town, but still, I mean, two women. I don't know if when we open our eyes, what will be staring at us, right? So
right.
yeah,
Be
so
careful.
I said, okay, fine. You just sleep, and I'll keep an eye on us.
Yeah.
And then I woke her up, and
you had...
is the sunrise up? Yeah. Go look. I'll go sleep. She's like, no. What's it with me? I was like, I've seen so many sunsets and sunrises in my life. I need sleep.
This is higher on my priority list at this moment right now.
Yeah, I keep calling her Princess Kenya.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Okay, tell me, which significant ways do you benefit as a person because of your ability to travel and see many different things around the world?
For one, directions. I can be directionally challenged at times, but maybe out of 10, I've been correct 9 out of 10.
Okay, so that's a gift. So
and just to interact with people randomly if I wish to, if I could or anything.
Yep.
And I mean, that's what I like about it. And immersing in the culture, right?
Yeah.
Because you can only read about it, hear about it, but it's different when you go into a place and you learn about the people, how they live at least for the time being that you are there.
Yeah.
So and having that time to be culturally aware, that this is not the only way how people live.
Yeah. Which is interesting, because even as I talk to many of my contacts and friends here, one of the things I often find myself reminding them is that this experience that you live, this life that you live here, is it's a minority in reference to the whole world.
Yeah.
And the whole world is actually more unfriendly. So it's Yeah, it's a difficult thing to say. This accessibility you have to the life you have here, the things you value, is not even in any frame of reference. Like there are individuals who are born in the slums in India, for example,
Yeah.
who will never see the light or glimmer of opportunity to
Yeah.
ever move outside of that circumstance.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
women and living in countries where they don't have any entity for human rights in
Yeah.
reference to women. You know, there's just such different ideas and
Exactly.
perspectives out there. And
You
so,
know, I mean, and I'm from the Philippines. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen how,
Yeah.
how it is to be in a third world and everything. So, sometimes when I feel like, oh, I'm this, blah, 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 I'm just like, stop it. You've seen worse.
and perspective is contrast is really
Yeah.
helpful, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I'm
It's
totally
like,
here.
so I'm just like, and yeah, it's just,
Okay, the most inspiring places you've been to, followed by the most challenging, where you're like, oh, this is not fun, but I'm glad to have this experience.
what is it? The most challenging?
Yes, the most challenging, where you're thinking,
I think it could be Japan, just because I don't know Japanese.
okay,
But I had my pocket Wi-Fi, so I was like, okay, I can do this.
yeah,
Yeah, and I think one is as well Germany, because I don't speak the language, and I don't like excusing myself. Sorry, I don't speak the language.
Yeah.
I feel like stupid like that. Because I only say guten Tag, guten Abend. That's all I know. But and then I just excuse myself. Sorry, I don't speak German. Do you speak English? That's it's
Yeah.
just.
So you try to understand as best as you can before you go, but you don't like having a separation by communication.
Yeah.
Speed and red light camera in 300
Yeah.
meters.
It's important.
Speed limit
Yeah.
is 60 kilometers